Okay, so I just worked out right 5 seconds ago that I am now officially an adult on the guitar. And what I mean by that is I've been playing for 18 years, which is kind of hectic. The whole time I've been playing guitar, the whole childhood of guitar, adolescence into adulthood, sorry for the terrible analogy, I have had this goal, this thing that I've always wanted to achieve. Obviously, there's playing things and, getting better as a guitarist. That's like most important. But there's one thing that has always been like on the top of the list, and I think it's probably on the top of the list for a lot of guitarists, and that is to have a custom build. I have never really experienced that. It's very expensive to do a custom build, and it's just always been something I've wanted to do. Well, today is the day that I get to share my first custom build with the internets. It's not the day that I received the guitar. It is right here. I've had it for a few months now. But I want to tell you just a little bit about the journey. It might have been 2 years ago where I decided when I turned 30, it's time. Like, it's time for a custom build. I don't care how much it costs. We're going to work it out. We're going to get it. We're going to do this. Talk to my wife about it. She's on board, whatever. It wasn't a solid plan, but it was just more of a dream. Surely for my 30th, we can do this. It was kind of between two companies, one a bit more well-known and one not very known at all. And the one that wasn't known is quite a large risk, considering that I can't actually get my hands on one of these guitars. They're so, made in such small quantities that you're not going to find one at your local guitar store, especially not where I live here in Australia, in a smaller town. And so it probably made sense to go with the kind of bigger company where I could sort of travel, a couple of hours and play one, or at least see a lot of videos online about these certain brands and whatever. But I decided to go with the small guy, the little guy, the underdog. My guitar's right there, and I just want to pull it out and show you because it's so sick. But we'll get there. It won't take too long. I had sort of decided that's what I wanted to do. I'm going to go with this brand and go with this company, really, with this guy. Like, it's one dude making these guitars. And I've actually been chatting to him since about 2021, and I went through my Instagram history with him, and I feel, I'll mention you in a minute, but bro, you're a legend. Like, I've been harassing you for 4 years. So I just sort of decided what I wanted to do and what I would do for the build and everything. But still wasn't a possibility. Well, it still wasn't like an actuality. Like, I didn't have the money or whatever. But incredibly, my wife and my parents and some close friends and family all pitched in and gifted me with this incredible opportunity to have my own hopefully first of many, but at least my own custom build. And I found out about it. It was kind of meant to be a surprise, and I found out about it along the way, which worked out in my favor because I was really able to spec it out. Like, my wife had a good idea of what I was going to get because I don't stop talking about this sort of stuff. But I was able to actually spec it out and choose every single detail, which I did. And I'm very sorry, John. John's the builder, and the company is J Parsons. His name's John Parsons. It's a really small little company from Tasmania here in Australia. And I went with a J Parsons Gideon, and I spec'd it out, everything, what frets I wanted, the nut width, the neck shape and size, the pickups, hardware, the wiring, the body construction. He even sent me photos of different blanks of wood that I could choose for the neck and for the body. Like, incredible experience. And honestly, the experience of doing this was almost as fun as actually owning the guitar. Like, it was really, really epic, and I would 100% do another build with him just because the process was so awesome. He sent me amazing progress pics as the guitar was being built. He's a photographer and videographer as well, and yeah, so the whole experience was fantastic. Yes, the company is J Parsons. Check him out, and let's just do it. Let's just do the reveal. I've got it right here. Oh, look at that. This is my brand new, well, a couple months old now, but brand new J Parsons Gideon model. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's pink. Look at the back. Gee whiz. I've had it from months, 4 months, 3 months, maybe close to half a year, and it's still like brand new when I get it out of the case every time. It's just incredible. What I'll do in this video is just talk through a couple of the main specs of the guitar, and then I'll let you hear it. And then I think in a follow-up video, I might do like a deep dive on every single detail. If that's something you're interested in, and we can go there if we want. But yeah, this is the Gideon model from J Parsons. It is a chambered or semi-hollow. I think it's technically chambered. Chambered Tasmanian blackwood body, which is just insane. Like, look at that. And I picked the blank. He sent me a bunch of different blanks, and I chose this one. It's got a swamp ash top on it. This is actually, I guess, the F-hole, or I think he calls it a swoop. And you can see the wood from the back kind of comes over to the front and onto the sides like that. Oh, it's so cool. So that's actually a little hole in there. So if you get your pick in that, you're never getting it out. That would be hectic. So you can hear that. It's hollow. I think it has like 3 separate, I guess, chambers. Maybe that's why it's called chambered. That makes so much sense. It's the neck. Yeah, the neck. Look at the neck. Far out, bro. That is so sick. It's quite a heavily figured roasted maple neck. Yeah, I picked that out of a few as well. And the fretboard, this is one that took me a while to decide. The fretboard is Royal Blackwood. Royal Blackwood is like, the tree is purple heart, and they roast it, like torrefy it or whatever. It's roasted purple heart, and it gets all the moisture out of it, same as what they do with the necks. And it goes this awesome sort of ebony looking black color. I guess the decision for me was like rosewood or ebony, and stupidly I wanted the feel of rosewood and the look of ebony, I guess. And this was sort of like the best of both worlds in a way. And it's epic. I absolutely love this fretboard. This is probably one of the things that I was most unsure about, like not ever trying any of his guitars, but not ever trying a guitar with Purple Heart. Royal Blackwood, but I'm not disappointed. It's fantastic. Such a nice fretboard. You probably can see here, it's actually got a 0 fret, and maybe I'll talk about that more in an upcoming video, but he always does 0 frets on his guitars, unless you don't want it, but that's sort of his thing, and there's a good reason for it, and we can talk about that later, or maybe I'll get John on the channel and we can have a chat over a Zoom call or something. The pickups are Lola La Prima mini humbuckers. So it was another decision, like took me a while to work out, chatting with the guys at Lola to sort of work out what was going to be best for what I wanted. And essentially they're kind of like a single coil type thing in tonality, quite, dynamic and a little bit mid-scooped and low output, but they are still noiseless. They're still humbuckers and have a little bit more of a snarl than the regular sort of Strat or Tele pickups. And then they've got this epic Duesenberg Les Trem 2, or Les Trem 2, not sure how to say it, but really, really cool. Tremolo, it's epic. I've got a Bixby on my Gretsch, and I've got a Strat with a Strat Trem, and this might be my favorite type of tremolo that I've got on any of my guitars. But yeah, should we plug it in? Yeah, I feel bad that I've been talking for like 13 years. Let's plug this puppy in and have a listen. I love it. It is incredible. My J Parsons Gideon, man, I'm stoked on this thing. John, thank you, bro. Thank you for this build. Thank you so much for the attention to detail, putting up with me for multiple years. The amount of graphic design mock-ups that John has done for me over the years of different colors and different pick guards and different pickups, and it's been wild. So thank you for putting up with me. I'm glad that we could finally see this through and get a build done. To my wife, thank you so much for putting this all together and making this happen. To my parents, who are massive contributors, and all my amazing friends and family. You guys are the best. We did it. You guys did all the work. John, you did all the work, and I get to enjoy this incredible guitar, hopefully for the rest of my life. Yeah, I love it. There's gonna be more of this guitar on the channel. Yeah, like I said earlier, maybe we'll do a deep dive. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in something like that. Maybe I could get John on and do a little interview. Check him out on Instagram at j.parsons. Check out his website. I think it's j.parsons.com.au. Just type in J Parsons Guitars and you'll find it. Get a build. Check out his other guitars. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of this this new build of mine. Do you love it? Do you hate it? What is your dream custom build, or what is your favorite custom build that you've already got? Let's have a little convo. One more thing, I will quickly address the elephant in the room. If you are someone who's watched my channel before, or you're one of my amazing subscribers, yeah, look, it's been maybe 3 or 4 years since I posted a video. Lots happened in my life, and I disappeared off the face of the earth. But look, let's hope that maybe this is one of many new videos from me. Maybe some more content on this guitar. I've got some pedals I want to talk about and need to actually talk about. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.